right away if you have symptoms of infection in your legs or feet. Taking Jardiance with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
Jardiance is really swell, the little pill with a big story to tell.
Discover your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, where you can rock and roll, sip and slide, twist and shout. Whatever moves you, get away and awaken the fun. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino.
Good morning. Right now at 9, a grim discovery at the scene of the collapsed Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore. What crews just found as President Biden visited the disaster.
I'm Omar Lewis, and breaking overnight, U.S. officials on high alert as they warn about a significant attack from the Middle East. We'll have the latest. That's coming up next.
And temperatures are going to start to warm up today. We'll see a lot of sunshine this weekend and this week. Details on that straight ahead.
Plus, TikTokers not missing a golden moment of opportunity from Mother Nature when an earthquake rattles the East Coast. The clips going viral and the comments raising eyebrows.
And I'm Andy Reesmeyer in for Doug Kolk this morning. We've got two great live performances coming up. Destiny Rogers taking us on the road to Pride in West Hollywood and Alice in Wonderland, the musical. Oh, it's a big, great morning, and it's all coming up.
Andy, who you in for again?
Andy Reesmeyer in for Doug Kolk.
Did he not say it? Or you didn't say it loud enough?
No,
you just want to hear it again.
Did I say Andy in for entertainment, I think is what I said.
No, you said Doug.
You said me.
Oh, okay.
Doug.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't mean to, though, clearly. You meant to overlook it. All right, good morning and welcome to the KTLA Weekend Morning News at 9 o'clock. I'm Lauren Lister.
And I'm Doug Kolk in for Megan Tellis.
Musical chairs.
Musical chairs. Casey's still holding it down in Windsor. Lucky for him.
And we are seeing sunshine already. Really cold overnight temperatures, though, because we didn't have any cloud coverage and winds were calm. But right now, temperatures look like this. It's 50 in Van Nuys, 53 in Los Alamitos, 55 for Camarillo, and 46 in Murrieta. Not seeing much as far as clouds, and we won't. This afternoon, though, some mountain communities will see an increase in that cloud coverage, but the rest of us will stay sunny today. A little bit of clouds will return for tomorrow morning. And temperatures this afternoon still below average, but noticeably warmer. It'll be 65 in Riverside, 41 in Big Bear today, 66 for Long Beach, 60 for Oxnard this afternoon, and up to 63 in Santa Clarita. Back to you.
So we begin this hour with some breaking news out of Reseda. One person dead after leading police on a chase that ended in a fatal crash. LAPD says they were in pursuit of a stolen vehicle when the driver crashed with an unknown object in the 19,000 block of Sherman Way in Reseda. That male suspect died at the scene. No other details have been released at the moment.
And we are learning this morning that beloved civil rights leader Reverend Dr. Cecil Murray has died. The local giant passed last night. Murray was the pastor of First African Methodist Episcopal Church in Los Angeles for almost 3 decades. He also served as chair of Christian ethics in the School of Religion at USC. Multiple presidents visited his church while in office. He's known for helping rebuild South LA after the 1992 riots through jobs and also housing programs. And American military assets in the Middle East on high alert this morning after learning Iran is planning a significant attack in retaliation to Israel's deadly Damascus airstrike.
The Pentagon says the timing and the target of the attack are unknown. Omar Lewis, live in our newsroom with the latest military intelligence information. Omar.
Yeah, Doug and Lauren, tensions are escalating this morning as the commander of Iran's powerful Revolutionary Guard is vowing to take revenge against Israeli and U.S. forces for an airstrike that killed 7 of the group's members on Monday. That strike destroyed the consular section at the Iranian embassy in Syria. In all, 12 people were killed in Monday's strike on an Iranian diplomatic compound, including 7 Guard members, 4 Syrians, and a Hezbollah member. U.S. security officials are concerned that Iran may now be planning to hit targets inside Israel like drones and cruise missiles. There is also concern from the Pentagon saying that attack from Iran could come as soon as next week. The Pentagon is warning Iran against coming after American assets quickly saying that the Biden administration was not involved and had no advance knowledge of Monday's strike.
We were not notified by the Israelis about their strike or the intended target of their strike in Damascus.
And we can also tell you here this morning, U.S. and Israeli government officials are working to get in position ahead of what is to come next. The anticipated revenge attack from Iran was a major topic of discussion on President Biden's phone call with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu that happened on Thursday. We're live from the newsroom this morning. I'm Omar Lewis for KTLA 5 News.
Plenty of major headlines making news this week. Here is the latest update on what you may have missed in this week's Top 5 on 5. Dive teams recovering a body at the site of the Baltimore Bridge collapse. The discovery made Friday morning. Crews recovered the body of Maynor Sandoval. The 38-year-old father of 2 moved to the U.S. from Honduras. He's one of 6 construction workers who died during the March 26th collapse. His body was found amid salvage efforts to haul away debris from the Patapsco River on the same day President Biden visited the wreckage. 3 more bodies do remain missing.
We're learning yesterday's New Jersey earthquake, one of the largest quakes to hit the East Coast in the last century. It was a 4.8 earthquake, and multiple aftershocks rattled residents and nerves all across the tri-state area. No reports of significant damage, though, from the quakes. The shaking was also felt in Philadelphia and as far away as Baltimore.
Police and the FBI still investigating the theft of more than $30 million in cash, one of the largest heists in U.S. history. This happened on Easter Sunday at the Gardewald facility in Sylmar. The LA Times reporting that thieves broke in through the roof. However, there's also a giant hole now covered in the side of the building. Investigators still trying to figure out how the crooks could carry out the crime without setting off any alarms. Experts say a crime of this magnitude had likely been planned and researched for months or longer and involved numerous people.
The Dodgers now breaking their silence in the controversy surrounding the fan who caught Shohei Ohtani's home run ball. Amber Roman, the woman who caught Ohtani's first home run as a Dodger, says she was pressured into accepting a deal for the ball. She traded it away for signed memorabilia. However, after realizing that the ball had an estimated value of about $100,000, Roman says she feels taken advantage of. In response, the Dodgers say they are inviting her back to the stadium with her husband to make things right.
Wow, look at that cool animation. All right, Monday's game between the Marlins and Yankees will be delayed in New York due to the total solar eclipse. The 2:05 Eastern Time game will now be played at 6:05. The Yankees said after considering the challenges of playing through the eclipse, including potential game stoppages, they decided to push back the first pitch. Yankee Stadium is not in the path of totality, so it will be a partial eclipse in the Bronx.
What's funny about that is they moved the game initially to accommodate the eclipse.
Oh, really?
And now they're moving it again.
Oh,
yeah.
that's funny.
So a cold spring storm this week bringing new snow to our local mountains, and that's good for skiers and snowboarders alike, but getting up that mountain can be dangerous.
Yeah, residents there say the snowy scenery is beautiful, but driving is treacherous. Along State Route 330, some cars got stuck in the snow. Oh, look at that. That U-Haul truck stuck. Fortunately, this weekend is shaping up to be beautiful on the slopes. You know, I was in Ojai yesterday, and it was hailing.
Yeah, you should have taken some video for me.
I did. I have it.
Oh, okay.
I'll put it in the iPad.
Yeah, we
course
still
you
saw some San Diego County saw some shower activity. Yeah, there's still a little action going on.